I'm Bill Jaeger, professor in the Department of Applied Economics at Oregon State University. Sustainability can be understood in a number of ways, some straightforward and precise, others broad and multidimensional. Most people would agree that it has to do with the future, with considering the well-being of future generations alongside the well-being of the present generation. One well-known definition of sustainable development says it is development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. So it's about keeping the future in mind when we make choices today. But to dig a little deeper, let's start with a narrower definition, one that involves distinguishing between stocks and flows. The stock of something is a quantity, like tons or gallons. The flow is the amount flowing in or flowing out per day or per year. With these concepts, we can say that the stock of something is sustainable if the inflow is equal to the outflow. The quantity of water in a bathtub is sustainable if the inflow at the faucet is equal to the outflow at the drain. The level of the bathtub will not change. This same principle can apply to fish in a lake or trees in a forest. If reproduction and growth, inflow, is equal to harvest and death, outflow, then the stock will be sustained. What about sustaining your preferred body weight? Calories in needs to equal calories out. What about your bank account balance? To be sustainable, inflow, interest in deposits, needs to match withdrawals, outflow. We may value the stock of something directly, like having a nice full bathtub. Other times the flow is what we value most, like the interest earned in our bank, or the fish or timber we can harvest. But sometimes the inflow that exceeds the outflow can be a bad thing, as with the overflowing bathtub or rising greenhouse gas concentrations in the atmosphere. Looking at these things individually, though, often misses the real sustainability challenges and dilemmas faced in society. Usually, in order to sustain one thing, we have to make do with less of something else. There are trade-offs. Sustaining large forests can conflict with sustaining land for farming and food production. How much land should go to forests? How much to farms, or to housing, or to wetlands? What about maintaining free-flowing rivers versus having energy from low-carbon hydropower? What about sustaining jobs and incomes, or our communities and culture, or our security and freedoms? We face many unavoidable trade-offs, and for society as a whole, pursuing sustainability raises some really hard questions, such as what to sustain, how much, how to achieve it, and who decides. Taken in those terms, sustainability is a lot more complex, challenging, and multidimensional than when focusing on a simple relationship between stocks and flows. But it's a good place to start.